What if 8 simple self-care habits could be the difference between thriving independently after 60 or struggling with preventable health problems and losing your quality of life? In the next few minutes, I'm going to share the exact 8 self-care habits that research shows keep seniors healthier, stronger, and more independent than those who ignore them. And I'll reveal the one daily habit that doctors say is more important than diet or exercise for preventing the decline that leads to assisted living. But fewer than 20% of seniors actually do it. My friend Sylvia and her sister Rachel are both in their mid-70s. Sylvia follows these 8 self-care habits religiously and lives independently, travels, and manages her own health confidently. Rachel ignored self-care basics and now needs daily assistance, has multiple health crises monthly, and lost the independence she took for granted. The difference wasn't luck or genetics. It was consistent, daily self-care. Habit 1. Daily health management organization. Creating a foolproof system for managing your daily health regimen prevents the dangerous mistakes that send thousands of seniors to the emergency room every year. This isn't about being paranoid or obsessive. It's about being smart and protecting yourself from entirely preventable errors. Johns Hopkins Medicine reports that medication errors and health management mistakes cause over 100,000 emergency room visits annually among seniors, with the vast majority being completely preventable through simple organization systems and routine checking. These errors include taking the wrong dose, taking something at the wrong time, accidentally doubling up, missing critical doses, or dangerous interactions that a simple system would catch. My neighbor Irene was accidentally taking her morning doses at night and skipping others entirely because she couldn't remember what she'd already taken. She ended up in the hospital with serious complications that were entirely preventable. A simple pill organizer and daily routine solved the problem completely, and she hasn't had a single medication error since. Disorganized health management creates chaos that your body pays for. When you miss doses, your conditions worsen and symptoms return. When you accidentally double dose, you risk dangerous side effects and toxicity. When you take things at the wrong times, they don't work properly or interact dangerously with food or other substances. When you can't remember what you're taking or why, you can't communicate accurately with doctors or recognize problems. This disorganization causes preventable health crises, emergency room visits, hospitalizations, worsening of chronic conditions, and the loss of independence that comes from being unable to manage your own care. Use a 7-day pill organizer with separate compartments for morning, noon, evening, and bedtime. Fill it every Sunday at the same time, checking each item carefully against your master list. Set phone alarms for each dose time, no relying on memory. Keep a written list of everything you take, including vitamins and supplements, with exact doses and times, and update it immediately when anything changes. Bring this list to every doctor appointment and keep a copy in your wallet. Store all your health items in one designated location so you never search for things. Check off each dose on a daily chart if you still forget whether you've taken something. Medication errors are harming your health right now. Organize your system today. Habit 2. Regular blood pressure monitoring at home. Do you know what your blood pressure was this morning? Or are you waiting for your next doctor's appointment to find out if you're in danger? Most seniors only know their blood pressure from occasional doctor visits, which means they're living blind to one of the most important indicators of their health. The American Heart Association confirms that home blood pressure monitoring catches dangerous elevations that office visits miss completely, allows early intervention before organ damage occurs, and reduces stroke and heart attack risk significantly. Many seniors have normal blood pressure at doctor visits, but dangerous spikes at home that are silently damaging their organs. My friend Terence thought his blood pressure was well controlled because his doctor visits always showed good numbers. When he started monitoring at home, he discovered dangerous morning spikes reaching stroke-level numbers that were damaging his heart and kidneys undetected. His doctor adjusted his treatment plan based on this critical information. Unmonitored blood pressure is a silent killer. High blood pressure damages your blood vessels, causing them to stiffen and narrow. It forces your heart to work harder, weakening it over time and leading to heart failure. It damages the delicate blood vessels in your kidneys, leading to kidney failure. It damages blood vessels in your brain, causing strokes that kill or disable. It damages the blood vessels in your eyes, causing vision loss. All of this happens silently, without symptoms, until the damage is done. By the time you feel symptoms, you've already had a stroke, heart attack, or developed organ failure. The only way to know is to measure regularly. By a validated upper arm blood pressure monitor, not a wrist monitor, which is less accurate. Check your pressure at the same time each morning after sitting quietly for 5 minutes and again each evening. Record every single reading in a notebook or app with the date and time. Never skip recordings, even when numbers are good. Share all your readings with your doctor monthly, not just when you have appointments. If you get a reading over 180 systolic or 110 diastolic, call your doctor immediately. If you get consistent readings over 130 systolic or 80 diastolic, schedule an appointment. High blood pressure is damaging your heart, kidneys and brain silently right now. Start monitoring tomorrow morning. Habit 3. Consistent foot care and daily inspection. Your feet deserve 5 minutes of attention every single day because foot problems are the leading cause of falls and infections that end independence. Most seniors completely ignore their feet until something goes seriously wrong. And by then, simple problems have become medical emergencies. The Mayo Clinic reports that daily foot inspection and proper care prevent 90% of serious foot complications in seniors, including infections that lead to hospitalization, ulcers that become chronic wounds, and the falls caused by untreated foot pain and nail problems. Your feet carry you through life. They deserve daily attention. My neighbor Brenda ignored a small blister on her heel that seemed minor. It became infected within days and landed her in the hospital for a week with a serious infection requiring intravenous treatment. Daily foot inspection would have caught that blister immediately when it was easily treatable with simple first aid. Neglected feet develop problems that cascade into serious health crises. Corns and calluses become painful, changing how you walk and causing falls. Ingrown toenails become infected, spreading bacteria into your bloodstream. Small cuts you don't notice become infected, especially if you have diabetes or circulation problems. Dry, cracked skin develops fissures that become entry points for dangerous infections. Fungal infections spread and become chronic. Poor-fitting shoes cause blisters, sores, and deformities that make walking painful or impossible. When your feet hurt, you stop moving, which weakens your entire body and increases fall risk even more. Foot problems are never just foot problems. They affect your entire health and independence. Check both feet thoroughly every single night in good lighting, using a mirror for the bottoms if necessary. Look for cuts, blisters, redness, swelling, discoloration, or anything unusual. Wash and dry your feet thoroughly every day, paying special attention between toes. Moisturize your feet, but never between the toes, where moisture causes fungal infections. Trim toenails straight across, not curved, to prevent ingrown nails. Never go barefoot, even at home. Wear properly fitted shoes that don't rub or pinch. Replace shoes when they wear out. Wear clean socks daily. If you can't reach your feet, ask someone to help, or see a podiatrist regularly. Foot problems develop quickly and can become serious within days. Inspect your feet tonight. Habit 4. Scheduled vision and hearing checks. When was your last comprehensive eye exam and hearing test? And do you realize that vision and hearing loss are leading causes of cognitive decline and loss of independence? Most seniors put off vision and hearing checks until they're having obvious problems. But by then, significant damage has often already occurred. Research from Johns Hopkins University shows that untreated vision and hearing loss directly accelerate cognitive decline, increase fall risk by over 40%, and lead to dangerous social isolation that impacts all aspects of health and well-being. Your senses are your connection to the world. Losing them without intervention steals your quality of life. My friend Oscar's family genuinely thought he was developing dementia because he seemed increasingly confused, withdrawn, and unable to follow conversations. They were planning to move him to assisted living. His real problem was severe untreated hearing loss that made him unable to understand what people were saying, so he withdrew and seemed confused. Untreated vision loss creates immediate dangers and long-term decline. You can't see obstacles, curbs, or uneven surfaces, causing falls that break bones and end independence. You can't read medication labels, cooking instructions, or important documents, making you dependent on others. You can't drive safely, losing the independence that comes with mobility. You can't see faces clearly, making social interaction difficult and isolating. You miss visual cues in conversations and activities. Vision loss that could be corrected with updated glasses or cataract surgery steals independence unnecessarily. Untreated hearing loss accelerates cognitive decline because your brain isn't processing the auditory stimulation it needs. You withdraw socially because conversations are exhausting and frustrating. You miss important information, creating dangerous misunderstandings. You seem confused or unresponsive when you simply can't hear. Schedule comprehensive eye exams with dilation annually, not just vision checks. See an audiologist for complete hearing tests every 2 years, even if you think your hearing is fine. Address any problems immediately with updated glasses, cataract surgery, or properly fitted hearing aids. Clean your glasses every morning without exception. Change hearing aid batteries on schedule and clean hearing aids daily. Don't put off these appointments. They're as important as any other healthcare. If you can't afford hearing aids, ask about assistance programs or lower-cost options. Sensory decline is isolating you, accelerating cognitive decline, and increasing your fall risk right now. Schedule your vision and hearing exams this week. Habit 5. Proactive skin cancer screening. Checking your skin thoroughly every single month for changes catches the most treatable cancers early, before they become life-threatening or disfiguring. Skin cancer is the most common cancer in America, and seniors have the highest risk, yet most people never examine their skin systematically. The American Academy of Dermatology confirms that monthly self-examination combined with annual professional skin checks catches melanoma and other skin cancers at highly curable stages, with 5-year survival rates over 98% when detected early. Early detection is literally the difference between a simple 15-minute procedure and terminal cancer. My neighbor Clifford does a thorough skin check every month on the first day. During one check, he noticed a mole on his back that had changed shape and color. He saw his doctor immediately. It was early-stage melanoma, removed completely with a simple outpatient procedure, and he's been cancer-free for 5 years now. Undetected skin cancers grow silently and steadily. Basal cell and squamous cell carcinomas grow slowly but cause disfiguring damage, requiring extensive surgery if left untreated. Melanoma can spread rapidly to lymph nodes, lungs, liver, brain, and bones, becoming terminal within months if not caught early. What starts as a tiny spot you ignore becomes a cancer that requires disfiguring surgery, intensive treatment, or becomes completely untreatable. Skin cancer doesn't hurt in early stages. You can't feel it developing. The only way to catch it early is to look for it systematically and consistently every single month without fail. Examine your entire body once monthly in bright natural lighting using a full-length mirror and hand mirror to see your back and other hard-to-see areas. Check everywhere, including your scalp, behind your ears, between your toes, under your nails, and all intimate areas. Look for new spots of any kind, moles that have changed in size, shape, or color, sores that don't heal within 3 weeks, or anything that looks different from your other spots. Take photos of anything questionable so you can track changes. See a dermatologist for a complete professional exam annually. If you notice anything suspicious, see your doctor immediately. Don't wait for your annual exam. Early skin cancer looks innocent but grows steadily. Do your monthly skin check today. Habit 6. Dental health maintenance. Your mouth is the gateway to your entire body, and poor dental care causes heart disease, diabetes complications, pneumonia, and life-threatening infections that seem completely unrelated to your teeth. Most seniors don't realize that their oral health directly impacts their entire body's health in measurable, dangerous ways. The Mayo Clinic confirms that oral bacteria from poor dental hygiene enters your bloodstream continuously, causing heart valve infections called endocarditis, worsening diabetes control significantly, increasing stroke risk, and contributing to pneumonia when aspirated into lungs. Your mouth health is your body health. My friend Maxine had ignored her dental health for years, avoiding the dentist because she didn't have obvious tooth pain. She developed a serious heart valve infection that nearly killed her, and doctors traced it directly to oral bacteria from severe untreated gum disease that she didn't even know she had. Poor dental care creates a cascade of serious health problems beyond your mouth. Gum disease allows bacteria to enter your bloodstream every time you chew or brush, spreading infection throughout your body. These bacteria attach to damaged heart valves or artificial valves, causing life-threatening infections. They worsen blood sugar control in diabetics by increasing systemic inflammation. They increase stroke risk by contributing to arterial plaque. They cause pneumonia when aspirated into your lungs during sleep. Tooth loss changes what you can eat, often leading to poor nutrition because you avoid healthy foods that require chewing. Chronic oral infections keep your immune system constantly activated, weakening it and preventing it from fighting other threats effectively. Brush your teeth twice daily for a full 2 minutes each time. Not the quick 30-second brush most people do. Floss every single night without exception, properly cleaning between every tooth. See your dentist every 6 months for professional cleaning and examination, not just when something hurts. Address any problems immediately rather than waiting or hoping they'll resolve. Use an electric toothbrush, which removes significantly more plaque than manual brushing. If you have arthritis or difficulty brushing, ask your dentist about adaptive tools. If dental work is expensive, ask about payment plans or dental schools that offer reduced cost care. Never skip dental care due to cost. The medical bills from resulting infections will cost far more. Oral bacteria is entering your bloodstream and damaging your heart right now. Improve your dental care tonight. Habit 7. Hydration tracking system. Creating a simple system to ensure adequate daily water intake prevents the dehydration that causes falls, confusion, kidney damage, and makes every health condition worse. Most seniors are chronically dehydrated without realizing it because thirst signals become unreliable after age 60. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that chronic dehydration in seniors causes urinary tract infections, kidney damage that can become permanent, increased fall risk from dizziness and confusion, dangerous cognitive impairment that mimics dementia, and significantly worse health outcomes across absolutely all medical conditions. Water isn't optional. It's foundational to every function in your body. My neighbor Gretchen suffered from recurring urinary tract infections and persistent mental fogginess that worried her family. Her doctor discovered she was drinking barely 3 glasses of water daily. She started using a simple 64-ounce pitcher system to track her intake. The infection stopped completely and her mental clarity returned within 2 weeks. Chronic dehydration damages your body in multiple ways simultaneously. Your blood becomes thicker and more viscous, forcing your heart to work much harder and raising blood pressure. Your kidneys strain to filter waste with insufficient fluid, leading to progressive kidney damage and painful stones. Your brain shrinks slightly when dehydrated, pulling away from your skull and causing headaches, confusion, and cognitive impairment that family members mistake for dementia. Your joints lose lubrication, making movement painful. Your muscles weaken because they're 70% water. Your balance suffers because dehydration affects the fluid in your inner ear that controls equilibrium. Your body can't regulate temperature properly, making you vulnerable to heat illness. Every single bodily function depends on adequate hydration, and every function fails progressively when you're chronically dehydrated. Fill a 64-ounce pitcher with water every single morning and place it where you'll see it constantly. Your only job is to finish that pitcher before bedtime. Mark a large water bottle with times throughout the day and drink on that schedule. Set hourly phone reminders to drink water. Drink a full 8-ounce glass with every meal, snack, and whenever you take any vitamins or supplements. If you're worried about bathroom trips, understand that your bladder will adjust within a week or two. If plain water is boring, add slices of lemon, lime, cucumber, or a splash of fruit juice for flavor. Don't count coffee, tea, or other beverages toward your water goal. Drink actual water. Dehydration is damaging your kidneys, heart, and brain right now. Start tracking your water intake tomorrow morning. Habit 8. Social connection accountability. Scheduling regular social contact and treating these appointments as seriously as doctor visits protects your mental health, cognitive function, physical well-being, and ultimately your lifespan. Social connection isn't a luxury or something you'll get around to. It's as essential as food and water. The National Institute on Aging confirms that seniors with regular, meaningful social connections have 50% lower mortality rates from all causes, experience significantly slower cognitive decline, have stronger immune function, and get sick less often, and maintain their independence substantially longer than socially isolated seniors. Loneliness kills as effectively as smoking or obesity. My friend Lorraine became increasingly isolated after her husband died. She stopped attending church, quit her book club, and rarely left home. Within 6 months, her health rapidly deteriorated. She developed depression, stopped taking care of herself, and her thinking became noticeably impaired. Her daughter convinced her to join scheduled weekly groups and commit to regular social contact. Within 3 months, Lorraine's decline reversed completely. Social isolation destroys health through multiple biological mechanisms. Chronic loneliness increases stress hormone levels continuously, which suppresses your immune system and increases inflammation throughout your body. Your brain loses the complex stimulation that comes from social interaction, accelerating cognitive decline and increasing dementia risk dramatically. You lose motivation for self-care when no one notices or cares whether you're taking care of yourself. Depression develops or worsens without social support. You stop doing activities that kept you physically active. You lose the accountability that comes from regular social contact. No one notices if you're declining until it's severe. Isolated seniors stop eating properly, abandon healthy habits, and often don't seek medical care when needed because they feel it doesn't matter. Schedule at least 3 social activities or contacts every single week and put them on your calendar as non-negotiable appointments that you don't cancel. Join clubs based on your interests, volunteer at organizations that need help, attend religious services, or simply meet friends for coffee on a regular schedule. Make standing appointments that repeat weekly so they become routine. Video call family members on scheduled days at scheduled times. If mobility is difficult, many senior centers offer free transportation. If you've lost touch with old friends, reach out today. Most people welcome reconnection. Treat these social appointments as seriously as medical appointments because they are medical appointments. Isolation is destroying your immune function, accelerating cognitive decline, and shortening your lifespan right now. Schedule your social connections this week. These 8 essential self-care habits, organized health management, blood pressure monitoring, daily foot care, regular vision and hearing checks, monthly skin cancer screening, dental health maintenance, hydration tracking, and consistent social connection are the foundation of staying healthy, capable, and independent after 60. Self-care isn't selfish or optional. It's absolutely essential. These habits don't require expensive equipment, aren't complicated, and each one makes a real, measurable difference in your health, your independence, and how many quality years you have ahead. Seniors who practice consistent self-care stay healthier, avoid preventable health crises, and maintain their independence significantly longer than those who neglect these basics. Which of these 8 self-care habits do you already practice consistently, and which one will you start this week? Leave a comment with your biggest self-care challenge, and I'll respond with specific advice to help you overcome it. If this video gave you even one habit that will improve your health, click that like button and subscribe for more practical guidance that keeps seniors healthy and independent. Share this with another senior who deserves to stay healthy and independent. These 8 habits could add years of quality life and prevent the decline that leads to losing the freedom they treasure.